Which one of you is the owner?
I'm one of the owners, Martin Smith.
Mr. Smith, I'm Detective Hughes. This is my partner Mansley. We'll be leading the investigation.
We're ready to do anything we can to assist you.
We're gonna need to speak to everyone involved with the production.
Gosh, do you think it could have been someone in the production?
The location this remote had to be someone already in the hotel.
I don't think anyone here is capable of doing something so horrible.
And you are?
Jessica Clark. I'm Miss Davies' personal assistant.
Ah, so you were the last one to see Miss Davies alive.
Yes, and I was here when they found the body.
What have you got for us?
Not much. No signs of forced entry, no signs of trauma. Nothing valuable seems to be taken either.
Then why trash the place? Looks like they were looking for something to me.
Could be a deliberate attempt to make it look like a robbery, mask the actual motive. Either way, we're going to need to interview everyone individually.
Does that mean we all have to come down to the station?
No, that'll take too long. We'll just play it safe and interview everyone here.
So, Mr. Smith, tell me what you saw on set that day.
Nothing out of the ordinary. People setting up a set. Miss Davies was yelling at her makeup artist.
Was she often confrontational?
It seemed like she gave a lot of people trouble, especially Jessica.
So you're a new hire. How long have you been working for Miss Davies?
Only for a few months. She fired her last assistant.
And how did she treat you?
When you work in Hollywood, you get used to a certain level of thanklessness.
So you didn't resent her at all?
Miss Davies wasn't the most pleasant person to work with. But like I said, I haven't been working with her very long.
Was this the first time you ever worked with Morgan Davies?
Yeah, but she has a reputation of being someone who's difficult to work with. But, I mean, she's a star. I would have been a fool not to cast her.
So she gave you problems on set?
Well, when the cameras were rolling, she was a consummate professional, but when they stopped...
Oh, she was always hollering about something.
Was this the first film you've been in with her?
Yeah, but I'd seen her around at parties and whatnot. Even then, she could always be a tad unpleasant.
Unpleasant enough that someone would try to kill her.
Gee, I don't know who'd do something like that.
Is your teacher still talking about his ex-wife? Is your blind date trying to convince you that the earth is flat? It looks like you need the Brave Face. The Brave Face is a state-of-the-art art mask that will trick anyone you're talking to into thinking that you're actually enjoying conversation with them. Hide all of your misery with the human race and put on a brave face.
The Brave Face is not responsible for verbal communication.
Well, the report is back. Poison.
Poison?
Yeah, nasty stuff. Still burned though. Seems like it might have taken a few hours to kick in.
So maybe she was poisoned on set.
Yeah, or maybe at breakfast.
Now the only question is why.
Probably someone getting their revenge. Everyone told us what a nightmare she was to work with. Perhaps someone finally just said enough is enough.
Maybe.
Did anyone seem suspicious to you, Hughes?
Detectives, is there anything else you need? I have to get back to the studio to begin the recasting process.
So soon?
Well, we've got millions tied up in this film. It has to move forward.
We won't hold you then. If we have any other questions, we'll be in touch.
Good luck. Hopefully you find whoever is responsible for this.
No doubt the killer will reveal himself shortly.
Thought you could use a drink. Take your mind off everything.
Thanks, but I'm not really feeling up to drinking at the moment. I still can't get the sight of Morgan's body out of my head.
Yeah, can't imagine it was a pleasant sight. What you got there?
Oh, it's an audition script. They're holding a recasting for Morgan's part, and I figured I might as well go for it.
Yeah, you absolutely should.
You don't think it seems crass? I mean, she was my boss. It makes me feel kind of guilty.
I'll admit the timing isn't ideal, but you shouldn't let that stop you.
I suppose.
You want to talk about it? Well, hey, how about I help you with your audition? Like, read lines with you.
That'd be nice.
All right. I'll admit, though, I am a better actor once I've had something to drink.
So was Morgan.
Well, there you go. Maybe that's the secret how she got so famous. Come on, just one. Don't drink that often, do you? All right. Now, where are you?
Right there.
How you holding up, Martin? As well as I can, given the circumstances. Have you spoken to John?
Yeah, he seems a little shaken, but no worse for wear.
Who'd do something like this?
No one from my crew, I can promise you that. I personally interviewed and hired most of these people myself.
No one who works here would do it.
Maybe it was some kind of accident.
Mr. Smith, before we depart, I'd like one last look at the crime scene.
Why didn't your team just get done?
I'd like to go over it myself, just in case. Fresh eyes, you understand.
Well, I don't suppose there's any harm in it, especially if you find something.
It won't take more than an hour. I know you, Hughes. You pretty much figured out how it went down in there, right?
Just about. Most everyone from the production team said that Morgan Davies wasn't seen for several hours following her injury on set, correct?
Yeah.
Meaning that she had to be poisoned in here. And with the coroner's report, a slow-acting one at that, probably soon after she was taken to this room.
So you think it's still in this room?
Unlikely. The killer wouldn't have brought it so close to the scene of the crime. Whoever it is, they probably have it stashed in their room. We do, however, know where it came from.
We do?
The glass, Mansley.
Oh, right. She drank it.
Yes. And she drank it out of this bottle.
How did they miss that? It was not even well hidden.
Merely overlooked, I think.
What? The killer didn't hide it there.
No. The killer couldn't risk revealing he knew the alcohol was here. Miss Davies is a bottle herself. And has probably been hiding her drinking for a long time now.
How could you possibly know that?
We seem to have heard a lot about Miss Davies being a very mean-spirited person, yes?
From practically everyone we interviewed, yes.
Yet no one mentioned any drunken rampages, did they?
Well, no, but I don't see how that...
So we can conclude that the killer knew the alcohol was here, poisoned it, probably while it was being packed. So before the crew arrived here at the hotel.
How did you figure that?
Open the bottle, give it a whiff.
Smells like alcohol to me.
Ah, well, to the untrained nose, maybe. But to those who spent a lot of time overseas, one can detect a faint hint of vanilla. A common sign from a poison made from a root native to the jungles of South America.
Fascinating. So the killer is from South America?
Possibly, but unlikely. More likely they purchased it. And if not from South America, then from a place where you can find just about anything, Los Angeles.
True. I doubt you can find some South American route all the way out here.
Now think, Mansley. Who would have enough access to both Morgan Davies and her effects to slip some poison into her drink without anyone noticing?
It had to be someone who was around her constantly. Someone who knew her schedule. The director!
You don't understand.
How can I? I am not from your world. I am a creature of the night.
That is why we can never be together.
No, that's why we must be together. This might be the worst thing I have ever read. Who wrote this?
Oh, it's only this one scene. The rest of it really isn't that bad. Is it?
Oh, no. Real Oscar-worthy material right here. You were really good, though. The movie will be better if you get the part.
If only it didn't come under such morbid circumstances.
Howdy, Jessica. Don't mean to interrupt y'all.
Come on in. Andrew was just helping me practice lines.
That's awful nice of you, Andrew.
Yeah, thought she could use a little distraction.
I think we all could. Mighty grim what happened to Miss Davies.
John? John, are you okay?
It's all right. I'm okay. What's this now?
What is that? How'd that get there?
It's poison.
Poison?
Yeah, the label's in Spanish, but I can make out some of it.
What is that doing in here?
Hang on a second. Was Miss Davies poisoned? And you're auditioning for her part.
John? What's the matter?
You did it, didn't you? You poisoned Miss Davies for her part in the picture.
Hold on a second, John.
No, I gotta find them detectives and show them this.
Wait, John, we don't know how that got there. We can't just assume.
Move out of my way. I'll bet you're in on it. Why else would you be trying to stop me?
What was that?
That's Jessica Clarkson, right?
Yeah.
Jessica, what did you do?
I panicked. He was going to tell the police.
So you really did kill Morgan?
No, but I couldn't have him telling them that, and he wasn't listening to you.
Oh, man. We gotta get him to a hospital.
Mrs. Clark, it's Detective Manson. Is everything all right? We need to crash.
Yes, everything's fine.
Miss Clark, we're gonna have to ask you to open the door.
Just a moment.
Oh, detectives, had a bit of an accident, dropped a bottle of whiskey on the floor. Glass everywhere, watch your step.
Andrew was just helping me rehearse. We might have had a little bit too much to drink.
Rehearse, huh? For what?
An audition for a film.
Oh, that's great. For what film?
Just a small independent feature. Gotta start somewhere.
True enough.
Excuse me, I gotta go get a broom to clean up all this glass.
Tread lightly, Miss Clark. There's a killer on the grounds.
I'll be careful.
What'd they say to you?
Nothing.
He's dead.
What?
He's dead!
John, no. John, wake up. Wake up.
It's no use, Jessica. You've killed him.
It was an accident. I didn't do this on purpose. Andrew, you couldn't possibly think I did this on purpose. Or that I killed Morgan?
No. You panicked. As for Morgan, I know you didn't kill her too.
Now we have to hide the body.
What?
Andrew, think about it. You believe me, the detectives won't. The moment they figure out I killed John, there's no way they won't immediately blame me for Morgan. It's too much of a coincidence.
Well, what are we supposed to do? Bury John outside in the yard?
No, but... Maybe we can make it look like the killer struck again.
How?
Are you a witch or warlock looking to expand your lifespan? Do you lie awake at night pondering how you're going to lure in your next victim? Well, stress no more. With our Souls of the Innocents, you will no longer spend hours plotting the source of your next century-long lifetime. And now, with the purchase of one soul, get a second one for free.
Call today or give up your infinite mortality.
All right, now what?
Now we gotta stage the scene. Just make it look like Morgan's. It won't move.
Gotta move, Jessica. Someone's gonna come.
That should do it.
I still don't see the harm in telling the detectives. They can't punish you for self-defense.
No, this way they'll keep looking for the killer. It might actually help them find the real killer faster. I really appreciate you helping me.
Don't mention it. Let's get out of here before someone comes along.
What are you two doing?